lasted longer than the actual WCW ever lasted. That's not including the NWA legacy, so you can argue that. But to be fair, Impact started as NWA also, so we're not including their NWA legacy. So if you count when TNA started until now, to when WCW started, they had like 10 years. 89, I think it was 10 years, about 89 to 99, if not 88 to 99. 2000, they went to 2000. But yeah, so, wow, who would have ever thought they'd last longer than WCW?
Yeah, it's crazy. Good for them, though.
And they're not going anywhere.
No, I don't think so. If they didn't die under what's-her-face, they're never dying. Dixie Carter.
Yeah.
Mixie Farter.
So, Pasty, this is going to be fun, because you have at least not let me know who your picks are on any of these. So I'm as interested as
so
anyone
am
else. We start this out with a 4-way tag team championship match. The champions, LAX, Ortiz and Santana, are taking on the North, who is Ethan Page and Josh
I finally
Alexander.
saw a picture of the North.
And they're also,
I don't feel well represented by them.
There you go. They're also taking on the Rascals, Desmond Xavier and Trey Miguel, and Os Aston and Willie Mack. Os Aston and Willie Mack.
The real A-double.
I screwed up that last tag team. Yeah, Os Aston. Or Ace Austin, sometimes known. Pasty, out of these 4 individuals, who do you believe is walking away with gold?
LAX.
Or at least winning the match?
Yep,
winning the match.
Odds are stacked against them, but I love them.
I want to say this. I up until 30 seconds ago, I didn't know who I was going to pick for this. But I will say that I've heard rumblings that, is it Ring of Honor is trying to sign LAX? I think it's Ring of Honor. And, there's 2 ways to look at it. There's 2 ways to look at it. Either Impact Wrestling is going to try to keep LAX happy by keeping the titles on them, or I guess there's 3 ways of looking at it. Or Impact Wrestling is going to say, oh shit, they might be leaving, let's take the titles off of them. I guess the third way of thinking is Impact Wrestling says, we're going to continue with the storyline we had, and we're not going to let Ring of Honor define our product. Which would be the smart way to go. Rascals are making moves, making noise, making a name for themselves. I'm going with Rascals. So you got LAX, I got Rascals.
It's going to be a good match, though. It's a fatal 4-way.
Yeah.
It's going to be no rules, and LAX is a lot of fun when there's no rules. So did you see the build-up to this next match, this intergender match? That's Tessa Blanchard versus Sami Callihan.
Oh, my God. I'm so excited for this,
he did not pull anything.
I'm not gonna lie.
I hope Tony Khan wasn't watching. I don't think his pussy could handle it. But I just dead. That was super dead air. Holy shit!
I'm sorry. I thought.
Am I about to be assassinated or something? Like, did I say the ultimate wrong thing here?
No, I loved it. I thought that was great. I was just letting you tell your point. I'm sorry. Is your point over?
It was fucking Sammy hit her hard in the gut with that fucking bat.
No, I thought it was awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
I think she can handle it, and I got no problem with her.
And I mean, Sami Callihan is always great for seeking nuclear heat, and I don't think he could get much more nuclear than this.
Sami Callihan is just always great. You could put a period there, but you were right. Nuclear heat, oh, he lives for that. That's like his heroin. Like, that's him chasing the dragon. He always wants to do one up, one more. Something else.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun watching Tessa Blanchard kick his fucking ass.
And you know what? I agree. That's my pick. I can't see with this build-up, unless they're going to do like
a bad finish where he...
Unless they're going to do like a rubber match where they have Tessa win, or Sammy win one, Tessa win one, and then go to a rubber match, which, by the way, I'm all for 100%. And if you do that, you should have Sami Callihan win the first match. But nonetheless, I'm just going to say that Tessa represents the women and gets the win here.
Yep. As much as Sami Callihan is a great heel, he's a top guy, I think he has no problem losing to Tessa Blanchard.
I don't think he does personally, no. You know, his character would, yes, but I think him himself, no way. He's all for it. And this helps build Tessa. Tessa is just... She's getting skyrocketed to the moon. I don't see what can stop this girl. She has the talent. She has the charisma. She has the look. Now, she isn't your Barbie doll supermodel looking woman, but she also isn't
she looks like a wrestler.
She looks like a female wrestler.
She's built
wrestler.
like a professional. She's got the looks to sell it. And she is an amazing performer. She's honestly my top woman in pro wrestling currently.
It's hard to argue that. And I can hardly go without talking about Tessa, without reminding our listeners. Her fathers are Tully Blanchard and Magnum TA. Two of the fucking best in the 80s. And go back and watch the Blanchard Magnum TA I Quit match. You will not be disappointed. Two of the best.
Keep AEW away from her, Impact. As far away as you can.
Yes, for sure.
WWE too.
Sure.
Just keep.
Oh, yeah. We all thought she was going to end up in WWE with her lineage, but no.
I think if she stays with Impact forever, that's great for everybody. I think.
She could be the next Gail Kim. That just represents Impact, you know.
I think she's too good, though.
For sure.
Just gonna point that out. I give Impact a lot of credit, but they're still at the bottom of my rung when it comes to wrestling I'm gonna watch.
I think they're above Ring of Honor right now, which is those two are dangling down. Those
the low hanging fruit.
They're the two
the lowest pair.
At the bottom, they're the lowest pair, just hoping to come up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I just think off of brand recognition, I'd rather watch Ring of Honor, even though they probably don't have the best roster right now. But yeah.
Speaking of low-hanging fruit, Moose.
Oh god.
And he is taking on the whole effing show, Rob Van Dam.
Moose better win this one, because I'm sure Rob can still go. But I mean, I watched Tommy Dreamer matches, and anybody who came up in his kind of time frame should probably consider stopping to wrestle about now, especially coming from ECW. You did too much on your body when you were younger. And I haven't seen Rob Van Dam in a while, but I'm not excited to see him now. So,
well, let's put it this way, Pasty. He's younger than Christopher Daniels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, I agree. I love Rob Van Dam. I love him way better than Moose. And, in fact, as far as wrestling in the ring, I would rather watch Rob Van Dam than Moose.
If you're going to have Rob Van Dam back in Impact, what you need to do is put him with a fucking heel faction. Have him join OVW.
Well, what Rob Van Dam should do is
or
he should...
OVE, sorry.
OVW.
Yes.
Or OVE. Obviously, he can't. But what he should do is he should make the new up-and-comer, or the younger up-and-comer, look good. So he should lose to Moose. I'm picking Moose. OVE is Ohio versus everything. You need to find
fine.
Ohioan.
But you know what I'm saying, though? Imagine...
They got 25% of the people of Ohio in that group.
Imagine if Rob Van Dam would have been in Aces and Eights, or in Beer Money, or no. What was the faction when AJ Styles and Beer Money and all that was running around? Fortune. Yeah,
Fortune.
Something like that. Put him in a top heel faction, and that would be an interesting way to view Rob Van Dam for the millionth time, and I don't think he has anything to offer anymore. Everything he can do, we've seen too many times.
And by the way, I was just listening to something. I just have to mention this right now. I don't remember what I was watching and or listening. They were talking about one of the worst things out of TNA was Aces and Eights. Oh my god, that was one of the best things they.
I really wasn't watching
I
at
loved
that
Aces
point.
And Eights.
I did catch a lot of the Fortune stuff though.
But at least you heard of Aces and Eights and know about it, and like it was making noise and making moves.
Bully Ray just alone. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that created the Bully Ray character. That alone should give. Anyways, another match I'm super looking forward to, as opposed to the Moose and Rob Van Dam, is the 4-way Monsters Ball Knockout Championship match. And Pasty, believe it or not, next month we are going to have a longer name for a fucking match in a WWE pay-per-view. Not gonna spoil it and say what it is, but 4-way Monsters Ball Knockout Championship match is not the longest that we're gonna have this fucking month. Ooh. Anyways, the champion, Taya Valkyrie, of course, is defending her title against Rosemary, Su Yung, and Jessica Havoc. All 4 of these women can fucking go in a hardcore match. Like a lot of times they have a Monsters Ball match and there's like 1 or 2 that just don't fit it, or maybe only 1 that fits it.
This match better have some crazy ass broken shit in it.
Yeah, the fact that Taya Valkyrie is probably the least Monsters
although
Ball
she's got the most mass.
And she's she's a big brute of a woman. Like the fact that she's the least it tells you that this is going to be it should be a hell of a match.
I gotta go with. Are you okay? Okay, fine. I'll let you do that. I'm picking
first here.
Damn it!
Pasty, back off. If I'm going with who I want to win, I'm going Su Yung. If I'm going with who I think should win, that's what I'm going with, I think. There's a lot of... Any of these women you could make an argument for who should win, but I'm going to say Jessica Havoc, who almost gets underrated as far as a woman's wrestler.
Yeah, she's at the bottom of the rung when it comes to if I'm ranking the women in this match. I think she's the least likely.
Yeah, which is horrible because she is so amazing. So I gotta give Havoc her due. She's the underdog, but I think she gains the most from this.
I'm going with Su Yung because, yeah. Yep.
Because how do you not? Su Yung would be my number 1 go-to for sure. If I wasn't picking Jessica, I'm picking Su Yung. I love Su Yung. I got nothing negative ever to say about that woman. Ever. X Division Championship is up next, Pacey, and probably 2 of the best guys in this day and age that exist in Impact Wrestling that you could want to be representing your X Division. Rich Swann defending his title against
Is Rich
Johnny
Swann heel in Impact too, or is that just MLW?
Rich Swann is more of the face. Johnny Impact is more of the heel.
That helps sway my decision somewhat, I suppose.
That helps.
I'm going to go with Rich Swann, I think, still. Yes.
Okay. Swanny boy.
I mean, you think about it, Rich Swann is the newer guy. Johnny Impact has been around for a long time. And if I pick Johnny Impact, I feel like I'd have to go back and pick Taya Valkyrie to win, because I think they're a couple, and with the Becky and Seth shit going on, I think people are going to want to push couples just because it's the thing to do for the week.
And to be fair, I just personally, especially in Impact Wrestling, but just in general, I see Johnny Impact more as a world champion contender than an Impact or than an X Division contender. Rich Swann definitely deserves it. Yep. He's a great representative, but I think not pasty. I call Johnny Impact pasty.
He's not very pasty. Wow. He's pretty tan. Have you ever seen Johnny Impact?
He's the anti-pasty.
Anti-pasto.
I don't know why I called him pasty. I think Johnny Impact wins this, and I think he's going to use the X Division.
He is kind of pasty standing next to Rich Swann.
That's true. That is true. I'm not watching Impact as much as I should, but I think they still have the trade in your X Division title for a title shot, because we just had one not too long ago, and I think Impact is going to use it for a title shot against the world champion. So I think Impact wins this one. I think Taya loses hers, but Johnny wins his, and they still stay as a power couple. Which leads us to the Impact World Heavyweight Championship match, Pasty. They call him Cage.